everyone, and welcome back to another Illustrator CS6 tutorial. Today we're going to learn about creating line segments. And then if we have more time, we'll learn about creating some other things. But first off, we'll stick with line segments. Now, the line segment tool is over here on the left. And the hotkey for it is the /, and that's usually right above your Enter key and right below the backspace key on the keyboard. So that's the hotkey for it. And the line segment tool is good for drawing perfectly straight lines, and you can make them in any direction. You can drag your mouse, or you can click to manually input the length and the angle of your lines. So in Illustrator, you've also got a bunch of options up here that I'll go over some of these so we can make our lines different colors or whatever's going on. So another thing that I wanted to say before we start is that a line is also called a stroke. And the color of your stroke here, which I have as purple right now, will be the color of your actual line. So if I start drawing this line and then actually click off it, you can see that it is actually purple. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these lines right now. And we'll start off with something new. Now, if you want to make a line, just click and drag, and you can make any line you want. It's pretty easy. Now, if you click and drag and you hold Shift, it's going to make your line straight. If you move around, it's going to snap to the different 45-degree angles. So this right here would be 0, and this might be 45, this is 90, and so on. I don't feel like doing all the math in my head. I can't think of it off the top of my head what the different angles are. But you got that. Now, if we go ahead and just click, we've got our line segment tool options. And you click on the artboard, you can make the length, and I'll just do something like 500. And then we can make our angle whatever we want. If you wanted to go to the right, just type in 0, or you can type in 360. If you want it to go to the left, type in 180. And up or down is 90 and 270, I think. Yep, 270. So I'll just hit OK. Fill line is supposed to fill the line with the current fill color, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. If I hit OK, we can see that our fill line is actually purple, which is the color of our stroke. And that's the line we just made. So that's super easy. You can segment the lines if you want to. If you click right on the path and just click, and then maybe I want to go 0 and do something like 300. Hit OK. Now we've got a nice segmented line there, and it lines up perfectly. I can also take it off if I want, or if I want to move it back around, it should snap right to it. And then you got some segmented lines if you're trying to create some kind of grids or anything like that, or crosshairs, whatever you want to do. All right, there's some of these options that I want to go over. So if you click on your line here, now we have some more options that we can go over. We can change the color. That's the stroke there. And now we can see our line is orange. And we can change the size. We can change the stroke weight. So if I make this something like 12, it's going to be a fatter line. We've got other things like the type of the profile of the line. So if I click on something like this, it's going to make the line skinny at the ends and fat in the middle. And there's other things you can mess with. And uniform right here is the regular line. And then we've got our brush definition. Now, once you add more brushes, you can add things. So right now I've just got charcoal pencil. If I click on that, you can see that now I have a charcoal pencil type of line. And once I teach you how to add more brushes and everything, we can make even more lines. Opacity here is going to adjust the transparency. If I go to 50%, you can see that the line is now 50% more transparent than it was before. At 100%, it's not going to be transparent at all. So that's pretty much all the stuff I wanted to show you. And that about wraps it up for this tutorial on creating line segments. And you use these all the time, especially when you're creating inorganic objects. So something like a VCR or a DVD player, or maybe you want to create a computer monitor or a dresser drawer. You're going to want to use a lot of straight lines and hard edges. So using the line segment tool is pretty neat and pretty nice for doing stuff like that. So that's it for the tutorial. I really appreciate that you guys are watching the videos, and go ahead and give it the like button a hit if you like these tutorials in Illustrator. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the next tutorial. See you later.